What is happening YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is about never giving up. Never give up on your dreams and your goals. Don't quit and don't just stop when it gets a little bit tricky and a bit difficult. I'm going to make the point clear right now, because if you're watching, you're listening and you're struggling, then this is the video for you. Listen in on why you don't want to quit. If you just quit, you're never going to get there and you're never going to succeed and make it to your goals or get to where you want to be. You're going to be stuck in this continuous loop. So my advice would be don't quit and keep pushing forwards. There's a difference between quitting and failing is okay. I have failed 1,000 times. I've failed at so many things in life, and I've tried again and I've tried again and I've tried again. But there is a difference in mentality between quitting and giving up because things got difficult or they got hard versus failing. And it's okay to fail. So this is the thing. If you are trying to get fitter, keep pushing, keep driving forwards. If you're trying to improve your finances, relationships, don't just stop because it's got a little bit difficult. Adversity and hard work and hard graft, that grit, is what makes you become better and stronger and learn from it. And you grow through that process. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. And that's something that's thrown around all the time, right? People are like, oh, if it was easy, everyone would do it. Well, yeah, obviously. But the point being is that you are so capable of doing so many things and being able to achieve so much. And I'm talking about this from first-hand experience of, look, when I was younger, I thought I'd never amount to anything, I couldn't achieve anything. I got bullied for being fat, I was overweight, I was pretty chunky, and I was not incredibly fit, and I got told that I breathed like a pig when I went out on a run with a coach. So with that gave me a spark and fire to make a change, make a difference. And that happened when I was, in my teens. Why am I telling you that? Well, because now I've achieved so many great things, but I failed through the process. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. And you might think, well, hang on a second. It's not that straightforward, is it? It really is. And like I've said in previous videos, these medals behind me remind me, I keep them up on the wall as a reminder of the things that I've achieved, the challenges and the adversity I've overcome. And there's ones up here from ultramarathons that if you had asked me when I was 16, 17, whether I could run an ultramarathon, no. If you'd told me I was going to run an ultramarathon when I was in my 20s and 30s, to be honest, I thought I would be thinking that you are a little bit batshit crazy, because I'd be like, no, there's no way, not me. And this is where I draw such inspiration from people who have tried and failed and tried and failed, and then they succeed. And that's one of the things that is my burning desire and passion with this channel, is not quitting, not giving up. Keep pushing forwards and finding a way to inspire and motivate people, give people drive to become better versions of themselves. And I'm not saying that in a patronizing way. I'm saying that in a sense of, from a coaching point of view, I know that you're capable of so much more and you can achieve so much and you can help yourself grow and develop. And this is why I suppose in some ways I'm a little bit like Marmite to people, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm not everyone's cup of tea and not everyone's going to like me. Do you know what? So what? That's okay. And the more you can get comfortable with being yourself, and you then become comfortable with, well, I'm going to try something, I don't care whether it fails, because if it fails, it's better than me not trying in the first place. And that's where I think it's trying to give you, the audience, a degree of comfort in knowing that you can try something and it's okay to fail. You just get up and you try again. Old Zen proverb is fall down 7 times, stand up 8. So for me, this is so important. That's why today's message was, never give up keep going, keep pushing forwards. And this is also part of why I'm doing the 100-day challenge. You set yourself that lofty goal, and if you miss a day, you start back at the beginning and you try again and you try again. And it's that old repetition of, building that grit and that determination. And it's why I've said before in other videos, it's why I think, I'm drawn to people like Michael Jordan and what he achieved. And I look at Michael Phelps and, like I said, Simon Squibb's book on What's Your Dream, and been reading that, and that is phenomenal. And I look at elite athletes, I look at musicians, I look at Ed Sheeran and where he came from, I look at politicians and all of these great inspirations, Nelson Mandela, Jocko Willing. I can list loads of people that have inspired me over the years, and I love their story. And just remember this: every hero's origin story starts with pain and struggling. And when you think of that there is some adversity, there's some pain that is a catalyst that catapults them forward into where they want to be, and you are the writer of your story. You create your story in your life. You might be sitting there, no, I don't, I can't do this. Yes, you can. Trust me. I have broken free of the chains of my fears and limitations through going up against it and challenging myself mentally, physically, spiritually, again and again. And what I've seen is that as I write my own story, I become the hero of my own story. And I'm not saying that in a cocky way, but in an inner confidence of myself, that I become the hero of my story. It's my story. I'm going to write it how I want it, and I'm going to achieve the things that mean the most to me. So I'm going to become a better person so I can inspire people. I'm going to create a movement. I'm going to help people become the best version of themselves. I'm going to improve my mental strength and resilience and grit, and my physical strength and resilience and grit. I'm going to improve my spirituality and my connection with God, and going to make sure that I'm adopting a masculine frame and better understanding of masculine and feminine energy, so that I can turn up into this world as a complete 4D human being, not a human doing, which I believe Bruce Lee famously said that as well. And I'm going to turn up into this world and be the best possible person I can be to try and make this world a better place. And along the way, I know that's going to get hard, and I know that's going to be difficult. And I know there are going to be multiple times where I'm going to want to quit. And I always say to myself, never give up, never quit, never surrender, keep going. And it's like I said in one of the other videos, I find my flow triggers. I go and put that music on, I go and put that motivational speech on, or watch a scene from a film that fires me up, that helps me remember to persevere and to keep on going. Then that's the same for yourselves. Whatever your emotive sort of drive and connection is as to what your why is and what your purpose is, focus on that when it gets difficult. So if you're trying to get fitter because you want to be there for your kids, then when it gets difficult, you focus on that you're doing this for your kids or your grandkids. If you're trying to improve your financial situation so you can move out of where you are to where you want to be, you focus on that. When you experience such a significant amount of pain and struggle that it forces you to change, and therefore the pain of changing is less than the pain of staying the same, then you will change. But when you're going along that route and you are constantly progressing, it's like going on a journey anywhere. If you get into a bit of traffic, you get to a roadblock, you wouldn't just go, oh, right, okay, sod that, I'm going to go back home and drive all the way back home. No, you would pause and you'd think, okay, I know where I want to be going. I can't go down that road. I can't go down that road. I might have to go back a little bit and across here and take a cross-country lane. I might have to, find another way and find a diversion. Might take me a bit longer, but I'm still going to head towards my destination, towards my goal. So you don't give up and you don't quit. You keep persevering. And that, for me, has been a huge life lesson. Like I said, I've failed a bunch of times at things, and I've come back even stronger mentally and physically and spiritually from it, because I've failed and I've got up and I've tried again. But quitting, the times that I've quit in the past, it's just felt a different kind of pain and discomfort, and like, I can't believe I quit at that. So what I've learned through my own experience about the difference between failing and quitting, and if you quit, you won't get there. If you fail, that's okay, you can pick yourself back up. But it's the mentality and the mindset that you need to have in order to achieve your greatness and your success. And remember, your greatness and your success is individual to you as a person. So I've said before in one of the other videos, just because I've got medals on the wall and just because I do ultra marathons and all of this crazy stuff, that's not meaning that you have to do it. That's my thing. That's what I enjoy doing. I get a sense of freedom and zen and almost meditation from doing it, just completely in my own world. And I love to see how far I can push my physical body and my mind, and it teaches me something in the process every time I do one of these events. So find your purpose, find your why, and never give up. Always keep pushing forward, and remember how great you are, that greatness is within you, and you can keep striving to become greater and greater every day. You just got to keep taking one step at a time, and you will achieve incredible things. Thank you very much for watching today, and as always, please like, subscribe, share the channel, share the video, and let's get that movement out there. Let's inspire all of those around us to create this movement that we can inspire and unlock the greatness within everyone, so that we can all become the best versions of ourselves and make the world a better place. Thank you very much.